Basically, there is a nerve that connects the eye to the brain. Your eye is here, the vision part of the brain is here. There's a nerve that connects them. And it never developed in this child, not normally anyway. It's there, but it's not really functioning well.
All the doctors said, I'm sorry, your child's blind, there's nothing you can do about that. And that's not a good enough answer. And we're going to prove them wrong.
Meet Cameron Peterson. He's 18 months old and has optic nerve hypoplasia. Cameron has never seen his mommy or daddy. He's never seen his toys or even his own room.
We noticed that his eyes weren't being able to track together. One of them would kind of wander, and there wasn't, he would, turn his eyes different ways and stuff like that. So we took him to see a doctor when he was about 4 months old, and he was diagnosed.
The prognosis was as disheartening as the diagnosis. There was no cure for optic nerve hypoplasia. Their research led them to Baker Biotechnology. At 4 months old, Cameron and his family headed to China, where teams of doctors and specialists are hoping stem cells will regenerate the growth of his optic nerve.
Cameron underwent 4 umbilical cord treatments.
From the initial treatment, there's soreness of their back and of their legs because of the procedure, and sometimes they can get headaches from like the IB and stuff like that. But there's not really a whole lot of like big time major side effects. It's definitely worth it because the worst that could happen is nothing.
He moves around a lot more. He moves towards things. Go get it.
That's a big achievement for this little boy. The last time we saw Cameron, he couldn't even see an inch in front of him, and now he even has better control of his eyes.
The tracking with the eyes is the main thing that we can visibly see.
No more darting back and forth nonstop.
Today we're all smiles, all of us. It seems like the United States is like the only place that's not doing it.
She says doctors here told her there's no hope and to boost his other senses instead. Now she has one word for those doctors.
They are wrong. They were wrong. They were very wrong. They just took a needle and a couple of tubes and then it was done. 30 minutes, that's all. It doesn't seem simple. It is simple.
And as the days go on, they expect more progress to be made. So one day, Melissa will get the one thing she's always wanted, to have her son look at her and say, Mommy.
He'll be able to do it. He'll do it.
His optic nerve that I saw right after the stem cell had that slate gray appearance that you often see in ONH. Today they look pinker. Does that convert to visual function? We don't know. We're going to find out over the next few years. You can't verbalize, you can't read a chart. You look at how he functions without any auditory clues, whether he can look at certain things in the room. He doesn't like that light. He must be seeing it. He's just trying to get away from it. There must be some sensation, at least at some level, to the light. But I think he can see where before he couldn't. I think I can honestly say that. He seems to fixate, at least on right gaze and close-up gaze. He suppresses in the nystagmus, which is the jerk movement of the eye, and appears to function visually. But I cannot tell you. I can't put it into numbers if it's 20/20, 2200. I don't know that.